spent a week in Morocco and I visited 3 cities: Tangier, Chefchaouen and Fez. So my perspective of Morocco is based on these 3 cities. I really enjoyed my time in Morocco. It was my first time in North Africa. Some things were just like every country I've been to, but there were also a few things that surprised me. I think it doesn't matter how much you plan your trip or look at reviews online, there's always going to be a few things that will be surprising because everyone's experience is different and everyone sees things differently. So here are a few things that surprised me in Morocco. The list is not in any order, it's just a list of things I found surprising. And the first thing was that they use glasses to drink tea, not mugs. And I also found out that this is actually very common in North Africa. The second thing is that it's really lively in the streets late at night. I like that even at 10 to 11 p.m. most things were still open in the Medinas or old towns. It was really easy to buy things, especially when I would return late from day trips. And number 3, the landscape is very diverse. Tangier is coastal, it has some green and some gorgeous sea views. It also has really nice beaches, and from this point, if you have good eyesight or binoculars, apparently you should be able to see Gibraltar. And Fez has this stone-like look to it, with a bit of green here and there. Between Tangier and Fez, it's just beautiful views. There are quite a few lakes or rivers, and some of the roads are quite high up in the mountains, so you get a really good view of the lakes or rivers. So, from most pictures I saw of Morocco before the trip, I think I expected most of northern Morocco's landscape to look like Tangier and Fez, but some parts were really green. And actually, when I was traveling between Tangier, Fez and Chefchaouen, it was raining, and when the rain stopped, we had to stop at a few spots just to appreciate the views. You see what I mean? Most of the land is mountainous, but it all doesn't look exactly the same, which made the drives really exciting. Number 4, the cities have themes. I would say the modern sides of the cities don't look that different from each other, but they still have their own characters. The old towns now, they are really distinctive. They have the same concept of narrow streets, residential homes, and shops, but they all look so different to me. Tangier in general, both the modern side and the older parts of town have posh aesthetics. And it felt big. It is a big city, but it had a calm vibe to it. Most of the buildings are white. I'm not sure why, but if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments down below. The city of Fez has a historical vibe to it. The buildings in the other side of town have this, I don't know what color it is, but it's a yellow, brownish color. It's one of the oldest cities in Morocco and it really shows. I would say the old town or the Medina was the busiest out of all the old towns I went to, and it had the most tourists out of the 3 cities. With Chefchaouen, the host city is blue. There are many theories that explain why the host city is blue. Some say that the blue keeps the mosquitoes away. Others say that historically Jewish people lived in Chefchaouen and the color blue is important in Judaism because it reminds Jews of the sky, ocean, and God's throne. So the Jewish people who lived here painted the buildings blue as a reminder of God's power, and the tradition just carried on with recent inhabitants. As you can see here, even the lampposts have some blue to them. And number 5, Morocco has a lot of stray dogs and cats. They're very well looked after by the locals. The dogs had some tags on them, so I guess maybe the state do check up on them. If any Moroccans have any details on this, the cats or the dogs, please let me know in the comments down below. But it looks like everyone was just looking after them, and they would be everywhere in shops, especially in the Medina. Even one of the hotels I stayed in Tangier, there were cats coming in and out.
Hello.
Number 6, some of the hotels don't have an actual bathroom. They just connected a shower head to the toilet. Number 7, the history. These rock-cut chambers in Tangier are Phoenician tombs. So the Phoenicians had a presence in Tangier, and the city of Tangier, then called Tingis, was part of the Carthaginian Empire. Fez has the Towera tannery, which is the oldest running tannery in the world. Apparently, it has been running for a millennium. Yes, 1,000 years. The same city has the oldest running learning institution, the University of Al-Qarin. I think that's how you say it, Al-Qarin. It has a lot more to offer with history, and it's right in front of you when you're there. Last but not least, the people. They were just so welcoming and ready to help you if you look lost or confused.
Yes.
Most people were smiley. They were the complete opposites of some stories I've heard about Moroccans. I felt safe because I didn't get any bad vibes from anyone during the whole trip. Even some countries I've traveled to with nice people, not every single person was nice. But in Morocco, I felt like people were genuinely nice. That's it. These were the things that surprised me the most about Morocco. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.